So, uh, what happens when a hyperproductive AI works, like so fast it accidentally crashes its own company's servers before lunch? Welcome to AIPOD, everyone. I'm your host, and well, this is your weekly AI news summary for the week ending May 3, 2026. Today's deep dive has one really clear theme. AI is, you know, breaking out of the software box.
Yeah, it really is. It's demanding physical space, reshaping hardware, and literally navigating the real world now.
Right, and we actually saw this breakout completely cripple systems this week at GitHub, didn't we?
Oh, absolutely. Microsoft admitted that AI agents caused their massive platform outages. And the interesting part is how it happened. I mean, these weren't simple bugs. They were runaway recursive loops.
Wait, recursive loops, like they just kept talking to themselves.
Basically, yeah. The agents were making unpredictable autonomous API calls at such a staggering scale that the underlying infrastructure just, well, it collapsed under the weight.
So it's basically like hiring an intern who drinks, 12 espressos, tries to reorganize the entire filing system in 5 seconds, and just accidentally knocks over all the cabinets.
That is exactly it. But the cabinets in this case are massive server farms. And because these software agents are operating autonomously now, they're creating unpredictable bottlenecks.
Which I guess forces a pretty massive brute force hardware response, right?
Yeah, it really does. I mean, SoftBank is actually launching a $100 billion IPO venture specifically to use physical robots to build data centers. They realize that software scaling is now bottlenecked by, pouring concrete and laying cable.
Wow. And we're seeing that compute demand trickle all the way down to you, the consumer.
Right.
Apple just posted an unexpected surge in Mac sales this week.
Right, and not because people suddenly love the new aluminum finish.
Exactly. It's because developers are just flocking to Apple Silicon. Its unified memory architecture lets them load massive AI models entirely locally, so they can skip the need for like a $10,000 external GPU setup.
And that shift to local compute pushes AI directly into the physical edge. I mean, look at Google. Gemini is now embedded in millions of vehicles for real-time conversational navigation.
Which is wild. We're moving from typing prompts at a desk to talking to a 2-ton machine going 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, which is super convenient when you're looking for a coffee shop. But the stakes are vastly different when you look at how localized AI is being deployed right now in Ukraine.
Right, the military application. Ground drones and unmanned aerial vehicles are actively reshaping modern warfare there. It obviously reduces human risk for the operators, but it drastically changes battlefield dynamics.
It does, and it brings up a lot of complex issues.
Wait, I have to push back here, though, because if Gemini hallucinates a highway exit, that's one thing. But if a military drone makes a targeting error, who actually takes the blame, You can't just send a bug report when a weapon misfires.
I totally hear your concern about the accountability gap. It's a huge debate. But reporting on what's actually happening on the ground, waiting for a tidy legal framework, is just a luxury no one on the battlefield has right now.
Yeah, I suppose the strategic advantages just override the unresolved liability questions for them.
Exactly. The priority for these commanders is survival and precision, not sorting out the legal paperwork of an algorithmic error. We're just looking at the reality of the deployment here.
Right, we're not taking a stance on the ethics, just outlining the sheer scale of the shift. And this massive shift from software to physical infrastructure isn't just a military issue either, it's an economic wrecking ball.
Oh, entirely. Countries built on legacy software services are suddenly finding themselves a bit obsolete. We're watching that play out in India right now.
Oh yeah, that Amazon executive's comments, right?
Yeah, a senior Amazon leader recently sparked a massive debate by calling legacy Indian IT models outdated. They were really urging a hard pivot to deep tech. And, well, the market is already responding.
Right, because startups like Dream Team, the one founded by ex-Freshworks executives, they're currently in talks for a $40 million Series A. They aren't doing basic IT support anymore.
No, they're building advanced AI enterprise solutions. Plus, ChatGPT Images 2.0 is seeing massive breakout adoption in India right now.
Yeah, deep tech startups in emerging markets are utilizing these advanced APIs to completely leapfrog traditional SaaS models. It's a highly creative user base taking advantage of affordable tools.
And that regional hunger for high-end generative tools really sets the stage for the next major leap in AI. It's something Runaway CEO Cristobal Valenzuela discussed recently on the Equity podcast. He was talking about world models.
Okay, let's clarify that concept for the listeners. Because honestly, world model kind of just sounds like a fancy marketing term for generative video.
I know, but it's fundamentally different. Standard AI video just guesses what the next pixel should look like based on past patterns. But a world model actually understands physics.
Wait, it actually understands physics?
Yeah. It knows that if a glass falls off a table in the simulation, it has to shatter. And gravity dictates exactly how those shards scatter. It's generating the underlying rules of reality, not just hallucinating the surface look of it.
Wow. So we've got AI that understands physics, drives cars, fights in conflicts, and literally commands robots to build its own data centers.
It's a completely new era for physical infrastructure.
It really is. Which leaves you with this to ponder. As these world models become cheaper to run and AI gets deeper into our physical infrastructure, how long until our digital simulations dictate our physical reality? Thank you for joining the deep dive.
It's been a great discussion.
Thanks, and see you all next week.